Bethany. I am doing this video because I get asked a lot about explaining cardiovascular training, how to figure out your max heart rate, and how high should my heart rate be going when I'm doing cardio on the treadmill or on the elliptical or whatever it is. And also I want to explain what that chart means when it says fat burning zone and aerobic zone and all that. That can be really confusing. And so someone asked me to do this video explaining and breaking this down. And again, it's a common question, so hopefully this will help you guys out. All right. So first of all, how to calculate your max heart rate? It's a simple formula, and it's just 220 minus your age, and that equals your max heart rate. So the individual who asked me to do this video is 35 years old, so I'm going to do that as an example. So 220 minus 35, and I wrote it out here, right? I don't know if you can see that. Okay, 185 would be the max heart rate for a 35-year-old. All right, and then to figure out what is high intensity, what's an aerobic level, what is moderate intensity, and what is light, you are gonna figure out the percentage. So to figure out a percentage, you just multiply that number, multiply your max heart rate by 0.85 would be a high percentage. 85% of your max heart rate would be high intensity. So I did the examples here. Okay, so the high intensity example, if your max heart rate is 185 times 0.85, 85%, that's a high intensity interval. And that's 157, around 157 your heart rate is gonna get up to, all right? Oops, here we go. Okay, so aerobic, multiply it by 0.75, like 75%. 138 would be your heart rate at an aerobic intensity. Multiply 65%, so 0.65 times 185 would be 120, around 120 beats per minute. And then a light would be 185 times 0.55, and that would be 101. Okay, so those are kind of that's the range of the zones that you're gonna shoot for your heart rate targets, right? And now here's the deal with, you heard a lot about HIIT training, like high intensity interval training. And what does that mean exactly? And why does it say, the fat burning zone is a low heart rate on the treadmill? If I want to burn more fat, why, you would think you'd need to be going fast to burn the calories and pump up the sweat and all that stuff. But yet on the chart, it says to burn fat, the fat zone is a low heart rate. So let me just clarify that, because that seems kind of counterintuitive. So here's the thing. You are not burning fat when you're working at high intensity levels. Technically, you're burning sugar, you're burning glucose. So when you're pushing yourself really hard on the treadmill, you're running as fast as you can, or you're pumping on the elliptical, the Stairmaster, or whatever, you're not burning fat. However, what you're doing is you are sending a signal to your body that releases the fat cells from your storage and into your bloodstream. So it releases the triglycerides into your bloodstream so they're ready to be burned when you get back down to the fat burning zone. So you need kind of that high intensity push, that shock to your system to kind of get the fat cells out where they can be burned, so that you're burning sugar, you're burning glucose when you're in that high intensity zone. And then when you come back down to moderate or a lighter recovery zone, you're burning fat, but you just can burn more fat now because you have more fat cells released and readily available to be burned and used up, because you did an interval. You pushed your body hard, sent that signal, but you kind of need to push to get that effect at a higher rate. Okay, so that's why you hear about high intensity interval training being so effective at fat burning, and that's why. So, so I would recommend that you just want to, if you're just used to doing steady state cardio and all you're doing is just running at one moderate pace, and you feel like you're kind of pushing yourself, that's good. but you want to definitely be adding in some type of intervals in your routine. So, you know, I'm not saying never to do steady state cardio, but if you want more of a fat burning effect, if that is your goal, to burn fat and your goal is weight loss or to get leaner, then intervals are definitely the way to go. So I like the interval of, my fiance and I do this together. We on side-by-side treadmills, 2 minutes, warm up, of course, always warm up, maybe 5 minutes at just a moderate intensity. And then 2 minutes at a moderate intensity, and then 1 minute, you know, a little faster, okay? And then 2 minutes back down moderate, 1 minute, increase your speed. And so every time you get to that one fast minute, try to make it a little higher intensity for you. So just build it up, and we go for about 30 minutes, sometimes more, but you can always change up that interval. You can do 1 minute to 30 seconds fast, just as long as it's high and a low, or high and a moderate. It's something where you push really hard and then you can recover. All right, so I hope that clarified some things. Please comment below with any questions, and if you need anything else cleared up, let me know, because I will do another video for you, or just you feel free to message me anytime and chat me. I could talk health and fitness stuff all day. All right, guys, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.